everybody, it's Lisa Tennant here, the Tech VA. Today I'm bringing you a quick tutorial to show you how to score your leads in FEA Create or Go High Level. They're both from the same platform. And this is going to be brilliant if you want to start tracking who your hottest leads are and identifying them quickly. It's really simple, really easy to do. You don't need to be techie to do this whatsoever at all. So let's dive in. I'm using the Go High Level account. However, it's exactly the same layout for FEA Create as well. So let's imagine, for example, you're sending out specific emails and you want to see what's happening within those emails. You want to score people based on the actions they take when they open those emails. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to first of all set up what your email is. So we're going to go into our templates here and we are going to choose an email template that we use that's got some extra things built in there. So let's have a look. Okay, so we're going to choose our lead magnet email, which is the ultimate work-life balance, but this goes out to potential clients in our database as well. Anybody in our database that's a potential client is because they've either downloaded something in the past or they've contacted us or had communication with us in some way. They've probably gone through the sales pipeline, haven't converted, but they're sitting in that potential client tag, so we can keep on communicating with them. And in this email, we've got the work-life balance link. So you could have more and more links in here if you wanted to, but you need something that's going to create calls to action for this to really work. So now we know that's what we have. We're going to go and grab this link from here. And now I'm going to go in and create a trigger link. So you're going to go to marketing, trigger links, here we go. Now what you're doing is you're going to basically hide that link inside a trigger link so that the system can differentiate what happens when that particular link has been clicked. So we're going to call this the work-life balance link. Now we're keeping this really simple, but you could build this out as much as you wanted to. Now we're going to go and we're going to create some scores. So you're going to go into your settings and you're going to go to manage scoring. And this is when you can create a set of rules. So we're going to say in this case, if an email is opened, we're going to add a point. So it doesn't matter what email it is, you should be scoring everybody anyway for opening emails. We're going to choose a trigger link, and the trigger link is going to be the work-life balance link. If somebody clicks that, we're going to give them another 5 points. And you could carry on from there. So you could keep building out trigger links within that email and you could keep adding points. And the higher the points, the warmer or hotter that lead's going to be. So next up, we're going to publish that and we're going to save it. Now, if you really want to make things interesting, another thing that you can do is you can go into your opportunities, pipelines, and you could create a brand new pipeline. Now we've already got a sales pipeline in here. This is going to be something that's just going to track your cold, warm, hot leads. So we're going to call this lead tracking. And we're going to say cold lead, warm lead, and hot lead. And now we're going to set up an automation that's going to help us really track those leads. So we're going to start from scratch. And we're going to call this cold lead tracking. Our trigger for this is going to be scoring. So let's go and find that contact engagement score. And what we're going to say is if the score is less than 2 points. We're going to put them into our lead tracking, but we're going to put them in cold. We're going to use the custom value to make sure we know who we're looking at, and we're going to put in their full name. I'm not going to bother filling anything else in at all, but we're going to keep that open, and we're going to save that there. We can publish it and save. I'm not going to publish it because I'm not going to be using this right now, but we're going to do that, and then we're going to go and create another one. So you're going to just duplicate the one you've just created, and we're going to call this warm lead tracking. This time we're going to pick greater than or equal to, and we're going to say that we want it to be greater than or equal to 3. And we can also add another one in there. That says we want it to be greater than or equal to 4. And now anybody with 3s and 4s are going to come in, and we want them this time to go into the warm lead. And again, you're going to duplicate this and do exactly the same thing, and you're going to make that score 5. And then once you've done that, whenever somebody engages with that particular email, they're going to automatically come into your lead tracking pipeline. Now, obviously we haven't got anybody in here at the moment, but you'll be able to see at a glance who is engaging with your emails. So this is an absolutely fantastic way of doing that. And you don't have to do this for a specific campaign. You could be doing this for all of your emails across the board. You could be doing this for your sales pages, creating trigger links in those pages first of all, so then you can create that as an event that takes place in your scores. There are already things in there. So for example, if you go into manage scoring and we want to create a new rule, you can change it to a payment's been received, so you know that that's a paying customer. You could even use a form submitted. So let's say somebody's filled in a contact form, or perhaps you've got a waiting list that they've signed up for. A contact has booked an appointment. So all of these things don't require you to build out trigger links. You will already have links as default for your calendar, for example, and things like that. So have a real good think about the kind of actions you want your clients to take or your customers to take, and how you can use that to score those people, to find out, you know, are people buying more often than somebody else on your platform, on your Shopify account, or is somebody opening more emails than somebody else? Then you're going to get a real snapshot really quickly of who your warmest or hottest leads are, and those are the people back in that automation that you can now be targeting. So you don't just leave those automations there. Once you've built this out the way you want to, with the scores that you want, you can then be going in here and probably maybe not even doing anything more with this one, but with the warm and the hot leads, you now want to be really nurturing that person. So now think about what more you could be adding to this workflow. Further emails, further offers, booking calls, sending voice notes. There's so much that you can do in these platforms. So really have a think about it and share with me in the comments below if you've done this, what you've built out, your recipes. It would be brilliant to know. As always, if you want to find out more about us, we are LTVA Services and we are virtual assistants. However, we have a tech team and we specialise in helping people with their FEA Create, Go High Level accounts, whatever CRM system it is. And we do have amazing offers as well on our website, including a free automation walkthrough setup. Gives you an hour of our time for somebody to come in and help you get a couple of your workflows set up. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe and hit that notification bell. And come back next time for more tips around FEA Create and Go High Level.